So there seems to be a problem in the island of Puerto Rico, and I'm going to attack it right now. I'm not super good at English. It's not my first language, but please bear with me. So I'm going to talk about the story on how I actually protected a gas station. Well, this actually happened twice, and that's why this video is so important because there seems to be an actual problem in gas stations, and it has to be with, and it has to do with hobos and what we call tecatos and deambulantes and people that are like that and like homeless, which I always try to help. And it is super okay if they are being nice and they're being kind, but in a lot of recent cases, these people seem to be extremely mean and they're always fighting and they are intimidating it and they are intimidating everybody and all the clients, including myself. I'm not saying that I am intimidated, but I do acknowledge that their behavior causes people to feel intimidated when they are yelling and they are lifting their hands up in the air. So I have actual footage of that, but this is pertaining on how I actually protected two gas stations, but I'm gonna try to tell only one story. So I was gonna tell this story eventually, but nonetheless, not necessarily now, but something seemed to happen with this same gas station right here, with the same story that I'm going to tell, where she discriminated against me. I was buying my things, I had already bought some stuff, and she had known me for a long time. So she was acting all nervous because of me when I was only taking my time reading all the articles that I wanted to purchase with my own money. I felt so harassed by this lady. So that is why I'm going to talk about this story. That's why I'm going to usher it, because I actually have protected people. You know, like one day I did my foundation, and I did my foundation to help people, and I had been working a lot, and I go to these gas stations when I need gasoline, and I buy my things, whatever I'm going to buy. But I am a client nonetheless, and I pay their paychecks with my purchase. So I'm going to talk about the story of how I protected this gas station as quickly as possible. So I'm heading from my job to my house, and I need gasoline, like I said. So I stop at this same gas station for gasoline or whatever I want to buy. I take my time and whatever, it's a gas station. I stay there and I purchase and I practice my rights anywhere, but nonetheless within my rights. So that's why it's so crazy of how somebody like me, who does a lot of good things for the community, gets attacked by these people who are always so nervous, and like I would say in Spanish, prepotente is like when you attack somebody, and that person was innocent. It always happens to me where somebody's always attacking me and I'm totally innocent. So I'm heading to this gas station. As I am arriving, I see this common hobo that he is commonly located within this or among the premises of this gas station. And like always, well, he is always asking for money. So it's so funny because, well, first I'm going to say that as I'm entering, this hobo guy, I can see that he's raging, he's yelling, he is screaming, he is moving his arms. There's people walking, there's people running from him. He is aggressive, right? He is an aggressive hobo. And why do I say that this is actually funny to me? I say that it's funny because I had given this same hobo a few days ago about 75 cents or maybe $1 in coins. And when I give him money, I kid you not, he smashes the money to the floor. He gets angry. I didn't have any penny there. It was, if I can remember, it was maybe a few quarters and then a few dimes. And in total, it was about 75 cents or $1. But I was so insulted, and that just broke my heart when I saw that. When I kindly give him some money so he can buy whatever he wants or he can save it or whatever, and he smashes it. So I just left. I got so angry, but I left. I forgave him, and I just leave, and I purchase whatever I purchase. And then that same day from this story, I mean that next a few days from that, there's this story now. And in the story, I see him that he's hitting the cars. And from what I can remember, he is yelling at people. There's a girl running from the gas station door to her car, and when she enters her car, he runs to her car and he hits her car on the side, on the right side of the vehicle. And I was by the gas pumps. I had just arrived, and I distracted this angry and aggressive hobo from all of these people that are afraid. And so I distract them because he looks at me, and everybody is running and afraid of this guy. Like, he goes to some guy, and that guy swiftly enters his car. Same thing went for the lady. And then I'm just looking at this aggressive hobo sitting down, and I'm just looking at him, and he is looking at me angry, and he's walking toward me, and then he looks at me, and then he looks like he's going to try to intimidate me the same way that he did to some of the people that were there, like some men and some women. So everybody was afraid. So he walks towards me, and he looks like he's about to do the same thing. Like, if I'm gonna run or close the door, and he's gonna hit my car. And I kept looking at him with a little nice smile. I literally looked at him with a cute smile. It was a super cute smile. I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, but then my smile, as he probably said something or threatened me or something, I don't know, he was just so angry and hitting the cars of everybody. I look at him, and he notices that my smile is a smile that I'm actually showing him that I'm ready to kick him out of the gas station. I'm ready to you know to protect everybody and to stop this guy from hitting the cars. He was hitting some lady's car. He probably made a dent in her car from what I can remember. People were so afraid. But I wasn't afraid of this hobo. And he's looking at me, and as he's walking toward me, thinking that I'm gonna run or something, every time he gets closer, I get closer to him. Every time he walks towards me, every second, my foot comes out, and then my hand comes out. And like that, his eyes and his face becomes to soften. And then as he's getting close to my car and my door is open, like I'm exposed to this dangerous man. So, but remember, I don't care about that. In my mind, I know that I'm ready to protect people. And I think that that's what I was born to do, to protect people, whether they are weak or whether they are strong. I'm still going to do my best to protect you. So, you know, I can be a man, I can be a woman, I can be anything. I can be a little puppy, I can be a cute little flower. I can be un peluche, a teddy bear. And no matter who I am, no matter who I am, I'm always going to protect you, because in my past, I've always needed protection and I never got it. So I know how it feels. Even though today I don't get that well, I'm still going to forge that always upon my future and my horizon. So this hobo was hitting cars and he was about to try to intimidate me, and he was most likely going to hit my car too. So all he had to do was look at me, because on top of that, I wasn't in the mood. Because my smile, when I say cute, it's because I wasn't afraid. But there's most likely nothing cute about somebody like me that I'm smiling at a bully. Yeah, I'm smiling at you because I'm ready to defend myself and everybody around me from you. So that's why it's so surprising to me when people discriminate so quickly. I know that there is like a disease of these hobos all around Puerto Rico and all around these places, of hobos actually bothering people. And as I enter the gas station, I tell the lady inside, you do realize there is an angry hobo outside hitting the cars, and he's hitting every car, and he was about to even hit my car until I stopped him. And she told me, yes, I know, the cops are on their way. Thank you for watching this video.